What is good, everybody on YouTube? It is your boy Forrest Ripperton back at it again with another video. You dig? And today, y'all, I got a special story for y'all. And before I start it, if y'all hear any thunder and all that stuff in the background, raining and all of that, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's raining, it's thundering outside. My favorite kind of weather, you know what I'm saying? The peaceful rain just hitting the window, the sound of the thunder. It's just so soothing. But let's not, you know what I'm saying, get beside ourselves. So I'm just warning y'all, if y'all do hear that in the background, that's what's going on. Today is really special, guys. I just got back from New York, and with one of my homies who is a fashion designer. He makes clothes and all that stuff. His name is Poetic. I'm going to drop his link below, like, to his Instagram and to his actual, like, product page where he makes his pieces and shows that stuff off. So today is a really special video because I want to explain to y'all, like, what happened yesterday. Well, not yesterday, because yesterday we were just like going around meeting people, but the day before yesterday. And this was something that both of us, like, he came with the idea and we both was like, all right, I'm with it. And you guys know that I have my own thrift store. It's looking kind of like skimp back there right now. And probably like, well, where are all the pieces at? Yeah, let me just get into it. So we was having a conversation, me and him was having a conversation about like how we want to like promote our brands and like actually start like selling our stuff. And he came to me and he was like, bro, let's go to New York and let's do like a mobile pop-up shop. I've never heard it done before. And I'm thinking to myself, well, yeah, I never even heard that either. I know people have like pop-up shops like in stores. They rent out places and stuff like that and have a pop-up shop. But we were like, we want to do it like a mobile. So you guys see the little like stands that I have my clothes on. We went and bought one of those, hung our stuff on it, and like was going around the streets, like just on the move around the streets of New York, selling our pieces. We made big boards. I wish I had it. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I wish I still had the board, but I'll put a picture of it up right now. And this is the board that I made, and it says Pop-Up Thrift Store, and it says the name of my thrift store, which is found with 3 F's, because you know 3 is my number, and then my name at the bottom. So basically we did a mobile pop-up shop. He makes clothes, so he had his pieces on the rack, and then I have my thrift store, so I had my thrifted pieces on the rack, and we were just going throughout the streets selling our stuff, trying to get people, you know what I'm saying, we're just trying to get some notoriety, connect with people who also like stuff that we like and things like that. So I'm not gonna hold y'all, like, I literally was really nervous doing this because it's something I've never done before. Like, I've never put myself out there like that. Like, the YouTube stuff and all that is cool because you're like behind the camera, so it doesn't seem that nerve-wracking. But actually, like, going out onto the streets and like seeing physical people and trying to talk to them is like very difficult for me because I'm so introverted and I always like being in the house. So that was like, I really was stepping out of my comfort zone doing that because I just really was like, oh my goodness, like, how is this going to work? Nobody's going to buy my stuff. No, people going to look at me weird. Like, a lot of stuff was just going through my head. And I just want to like let y'all know, like, before you start to do anything that's just so uncomfortable, you're going to like feel these weird like feelings and just be like, I don't know if I should do it. All the doubts in your head are just going to keep going over and over again, trying to get you not to do it. And I just want to let y'all know, it is so beautiful on the other side of that uncomfortableness, uncomfortability, whatever the word is. I've been trying to figure out if that was a word, uncomfortableness, or I know uncomfortability is, but anyway, just like when you're uncomfortable and then you do that thing that you're uncomfortable about, it feels so good and it makes you want to keep doing it. Like, I literally want to keep doing that now. Like, before I didn't want to do it at all, and after that first day of doing it, I'm like addicted to it now, and it's like a rush, and it feels really good meeting new people who like the stuff that I like and really appreciate what I'm doing. We had people on the streets tell us, well, this is a good idea. Like, they kept telling us, that's a good idea, we've never seen this before. So it just shows that we were like thinking like this is a good thing to do, and we're going to continue to do it. We're going to try to like make this a thing and get more people to come fuck with us and shit. So let me just keep like, I kind of feel like I went off track, but let me tell y'all like how it went down. So we got our bus ticket, and we also got an Airbnb so we could be there overnight, because normally I go to New York for like a day now. Ever since I moved from there, I just go there for a day and just try to meet people and stuff like that. So this time we got an Airbnb for the night. What's today? Wednesday. So we got an Airbnb for Monday night, and then we had to leave on Tuesday. So we got the Airbnb and we left on Monday. So we got there around like 12 o'clock. in the evening. We had to wait to check into our Airbnb at 2 o'clock. So we went to our Airbnb. We had to buy another one of these racks, like I said. So we brought all this stuff with us. We had our suitcase. Hold on, I'm gonna bring the suitcase so I can show y'all, like, I'm not lying. Watch this. Alright, y'all, so this is the suitcase that I had all my stuff in. Like, this is literally the suitcase where I had all the thrifted pieces in, and I had this. So I brought this with me, and then I had my bag with like my clothes, my regular clothes in it, and then we had that box. So let me put this down. Oh shit. So I had that suitcase full of like the thrifted pieces. So when we went to the Airbnb, we had our own suitcase. He had his suitcase, I had mine, and then we had that. So we were trying to figure out, all right, like, how are we gonna do this? So we set up the little like clothing rack, and we started putting our pieces on there. And I was thinking to myself, like, I want to like put a price on mine, because you know, like, when you go to the thrift store, you see like the prices on it. But I didn't have like one of the little like tag guns or anything like that. So let me pull a piece out so I can show y'all. So like on the piece, so this is one of the pieces. This piece didn't sell during the thrift, like during the pop-up, but this is one of these like race car track, whatever you want to call it, like one of the race car jackets. I really do like this. But so instead of having like the price gun where you like shoot the little thing inside of it, I thought of my toes, and I had a paper clip right here, if you guys can see the paper clip, and then this green tag right here. So this is an index card. Like, if you can see, this is an index card. So what I decided to do was get index cards and cut them up into little like little things like this, and get a paper clip and put a paper clip inside of it and put it on the clothing. So now when people looking at it, they don't have to ask me how much does it cost, and I don't have to be going through my head trying to remember how much do I have it priced at. So I just wrote the price on it, and it just hangs on here. I put a hanger on it. Literally just like how the clothes are like this, literally is how our clothes was just hanging on there. So I had it like this, and we had it just hanging up on the rack. And then I also had, let me see if I still have them. And I also had like these little cards as well. If you follow me on Instagram, I showed you a lot of this stuff. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I mean, come on, follow me on Instagram. Come on. But this is the little card that I had. So I had my name at the top, Forrest Riperton. Then I just drew like a nice little picture. And then I had the name of my thrift store at the bottom. And on all of these cards, it had like a nice note on them. So not one card had the same note on them. They all had different notes on them, and a lot of them were like my own tweets, because I tweet a lot, like tweet inspirational things to people and things that just be on my mind, so I tweet them. So I went to my Twitter, and I was scrolling down just looking at things that I would say, and I put them on the card. So this one right here says, love yourself, feed your spirit with positive energy, and spread that positivity onto others. So I had cards like this with those inspirational quotes on them, and I would just pass them out to people I feel like would be interested in it. Like, I'm not in the business of trying to like sell to people who just don't care about it and just gonna ignore you. So I would like feel people out and just see who's really paying attention, and I would just give them a card. Or people who came up and actually looked at the pieces, I gave them cards, told them to follow me on Instagram or whatever, and just had like the little note. So I didn't just give it to people who bought stuff. I really didn't care that much if people bought it. I just cared about the fact that we actually did something that was uncomfortable. So the fact that we just did that was already like, we just accomplished the goal anyway. So once that happened, I was already happy and felt like success has already begun. So I passed these out to people who bought stuff and also didn't buy things. And we went through a lot of like crap. Oh my goodness. The first time, like, we were leaving out of the Airbnb trying to like bring the rack downstairs, down the little steps. All that stuff fell off. I wish I would have recorded all this stuff, but I was like my nerves was just all over the place. So I didn't want to have to like be worried about this stuff and trying to film everything. I just felt like it was going to be a lot. So hopefully next time we can get somebody else to like record it for us, like record the whole thing, because me trying to record and do this would be a lot. So I'm gonna try to figure out how we can get that. But yeah, just off bat, us going out of the Airbnb, trying to go to the train station and stuff like that, our rack just fell apart. All our clothes fell on the ground, and we was like, bro, like, really? Like, already? We didn't even get anywhere yet, and it's already messing up. So we just try to figure it out, like, all right, how are we going to do this? So we took the pieces off, lowered it, and then went down the steps, put our stuff back on there, and we rode to the train station. Because we was all the way out in Brooklyn, and we wanted to, like, do the little pop-up in the Soho area. So we had to get on the train and go to Soho. So we just had our clothes hanging on this stuff, and we were just on the train playing the music and stuff like that. So we was on the train, people were looking at our pieces, talking to us and all that stuff. So this is like a long super story, so I'm just trying to like make it shorter, but I'm still trying to get all the pieces in there. But this little rack right here is like $8, $9 in the Walmart. And just by saying that, you should already know, like, we know that this is not going to be that sturdy of equipment. So it has like wheels at the bottom as well. So you know, if you ever been in New York, you know walking around those streets, those concrete, the asphalt, all that stuff is really like jagged, all messed up. So we're rolling this thing on there and it's constantly getting stuck on the sidewalk. Our rack broke down, like, oh my goodness, it broke down so many times. Our clothes fell on the ground so many times. We're picking it up, making sure it's not dirty, hoping it's not dirty. Like, this rack fell at least, I'm saying at least, it fell 20 times. At least this rack fell apart at least 20 times, y'all. You don't know how many times we was just like, bruh, I don't know if we should do this. That's especially me in my head, because I was already nervous anyway. I was just like, bruh, I don't think we should do this. This is not where it's at. And like, a lot of doubts just kept going through my mind. I'm just like, bruh, push through it, push through it. And it's a good thing that I had my friend with me, because like we both was just feeding off each other energy. So I just feel like if you have somebody to do something with you to make you feel even more like motivated to do it, you should definitely do it, because sometimes like trying to get the energy from within by ourselves isn't enough. So try to find somebody who also likes the stuff you do or is very motivating, and get them and y'all just come together and try to do stuff, because that's very helpful. I felt like that we were both helpful for one another. We were both helpful for one another. But we were just going down around the streets. A lot of people were talking to us. They would come across the street. Like, some people ran up from the other side of the street and they saw our signs and was like, where's the pop-up at? Like, where's the pop-up? We're like, the pop-up right here. A lot of people thought we were like on our way to a pop-up shop, but little did they know we were the pop-up shop, you know what I'm saying? So when they would be like, where's the pop-up shop? Be like, right here. And they'd be like, oh my god, this is so dope. I've never seen people do this before. We was just like, we got a lot of Instagrams, a lot of connects, met some stylists, some photographers. Like, I said like a lot in this video, I'm sorry guys, but yeah. So we met a lot of people, just a lot of people. We just networked. So like I said, it's not all about selling stuff. It was more so just facing our fears, as well as just networking with different people and also selling stuff. So we met people along the way, like on our way to Soho. And then once we got to Soho, we were trying to find certain spots that we felt like people would like buy stuff from and see where the most traffic at. So we went to one spot. It was a little bit of traffic. A couple people came over and looked. But then we was like, all right, it's dead right here. So then we would go to another spot. Then our wheels broke off. Like, the wheels broke off of the rack, and we couldn't even like mobilize it no more, like move it. So we would have to like hold it up like this. I would take my pieces off and hold them all in my arm like this and walk down the street. And then my man's, he would like, cause he left his stuff on it, and he would lift it up and hold it like this, and we would walk to the next destination. Like, this was really an experience. I really wish I had this stuff on recording, but like I said, I'm gonna try to get the next one. And we're going to try to do this at least once a month or like once a week or stuff like this. Make it an actual thing so people can know this is what we do. Because like I said, I want my own shop. So I definitely want to like get a lot of people to know what the brand is and stuff like that. So I definitely want to continue to do this. But we went through a lot of trial and error, but we didn't give up. And like at the end of the day, we sold pieces, definitely sold pieces. And I was just so excited. When that first person bought my piece, I was like, alright, maybe we on to something. Because I sold a piece before we even got to like the Soho area. Some people stopped us and was talking to us, and they bought a piece from me, and I was just like, alright, maybe we're doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe we should be doing this. And I just felt like that was a sign for us to keep going and keep pushing. So I don't know, I'm trying not to like ramble too much and make this like an hour-long video. But moral of the story, if it's anything out there, ladies and gentlemen, if it's anything out there that you want to do and you're like so fearful of it, or you're scared, or it's not something you're used to, it's just very uncomfortable, I feel like you should literally go for it. It sounds so cliche, like to be like, go do it, just do it, forget about this, blah, 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 but it's so right. If you are very uncomfortable about doing something, I feel like you should do it. Like, don't think too much. Go do it as soon as you get the thought. Like I said, find somebody who would push you and do it with you and give you more of confidence to do it. So, moral of the story, that's what I'm trying to get to. The moral of the story is, whatever you want to do in life, please do it. Don't allow those negative thoughts in your head to beat you up, because they will win the battle a lot if you let them. So just have like a lot of positivity. Just think positive a lot, and just do the things you want to do, and it feels really good. Like, it feels really good to know that I did something that I'm not used to and I was really uncomfortable with doing. It just feels really amazing. And yeah, so we're gonna definitely be doing this a lot more. I have some pieces that didn't get sold, so I'm definitely gonna keep doing that. And it's also online as well, so if you can't meet us when we're in New York, we're gonna try to go to different states as well. When school starts, I'm gonna be on people's campuses doing the pop-up. But if you can't meet us to the pop-ups, my stuff is definitely online, and he also has his stuff online. So yeah, I feel like I was talking a lot. Like I said, I didn't want to bore you guys too much. I tried to make it like a long story short, but literally this was an amazing experience with me making the cards, me being nervous as hell, our rack falling apart, me actually selling pieces. It just was really, 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 really worth it all at the end. And like I said, after you do it one time, you're gonna get that like push to want to do it again. Like, I'm so excited to do it again. Like, I'm not, all the nervousness is just out my body that fast, and I want to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, like every day if I can. So I'm just letting you guys know, if it's something you're uncomfortable about, do it. Don't overthink it, because at the end of the day, it's your life, and if you really want something, you're gonna go out there and do it. Like, that's more of the story. A lot of people say they want stuff, but they don't go do it. So obviously you don't want it that bad. So if it's something you really want, you're going to put the time and the effort in it to go do it. So like I said, I don't know if you guys stuck through this long to hear the story, but I really, really do appreciate you guys for watching the video this long. I appreciate everybody who bought pieces. If you bought a piece and you're watching this, please comment below in the comment section. I really appreciate it, so I can shout you guys out and things like that. So I really appreciate the people who did buy pieces. I appreciate the people who follow my channel and fuck with me. Like, oh my goodness, this feels so amazing. Like, I can't explain how much I am grateful for all the things that's been happening to me in these past couple of months. Like, it just shows what positive thinking do. The more positive energy you put out there, the more it just keep coming, keep coming. Do not put negative energy out there, and really genuinely care about people. Like, I genuinely care about helping people with certain things and stuff like that. A lot of people just do it and don't really care about people. Everything that I'm doing, I really care about helping you guys build the confidence and being who you want to be and doing the stuff you really want to do. Like, that's really like all I want to do. All this other stuff is just whatever. Like, selling stuff is cool, whatever. Like, that's what I want with my business, but it's nothing better than helping someone out and like looking at that you helped them, like them being able to tell you, you changed my life this way, or you helped me with this. I didn't want to do this, but now I did it. Like, that feels amazing. So at the end of the day, guys, I just want to thank everybody who have been supporting me this long. I want to, oh my goodness, I really am grateful for everything, guys. So yeah, stay tuned to my next videos. I'm going to keep making videos. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out how we can get those next pop-up shops documented. But yeah, stay tuned to more videos on my channel. Follow me on Instagram, all that there. Follow the shop if you want to purchase some pieces. I'm definitely going to be like restocking on some more pieces soon. So yeah, thank you again, everybody. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. It's your boy Forrest Riperton, and we are out. You did.
Sheesh.